Hail friends, welcome to the channel. Bob here again, and well, I've got a different experience for you today. Oops, hang on a sec. This is not live. This is the kabor project. It's an emulated server, emulating. I don't know too much about it, I have to be honest, but it's emulating the kabor server, which was, I think, it seems to have been like just a Mac only server. I saw AC Gamer playing it recently on Twitch, and I thought I'd give it a go for a different experience. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest, the main reason I'm playing this is to be a Beast Lord. That's basically it. A Beast Lord with big mutton chops. Beast Lord was always, obviously, like the Shaman, loved the Shaman, but Beast Lord was kind of always one of those classes where I thought, that's the class. Kind of like a combination of Shaman plus more kind of, fighter or melee orientated with a pet as well. Obviously, that's a good thing. So that's mainly what's attracted me to this, but also just for like a different experience, so I can see it, you can have a look. If you want to give it a go, I found it fairly easy to run. I'll leave a link in the video description, in the video box, whatever little box I've got to leave things in. I can't remember what it's called. I'll leave a link there. Basically, you download the client and unzip it to a folder. I downloaded the mouse look free mouse option thingy, which seems to work okay. The mouse camera is quite sensitive. I've turned the sensitivity way down. It's still quite sensitive. Yeah. So yeah. You just unzip the client into a folder. You unzip the mouse, the free mouse file into that same folder. You run the EQ game client, and you're in. Yeah, as I said, this is the kabor project, which was a Mac server, but I'm playing it on PC. There's a PC client. Yeah, we're playing Beast Lord. I don't really know much about the Beast Lord, other than the fact that it seemed to be like a combination between a shaman and a monk, maybe. I put my points into wisdom because, as I generally feel, as a shaman, wisdom is the only stat that I don't have a buff for. So I normally go wisdom. I think you get the more bang for buck for that. I think from a hybrid point of view, I do know that often Shadow Knights and stuff complain about not having enough mana. So I know I can buff some of the other stats. So I've put my points mostly into wisdom. It seems a fairly... I love the I love the whole primal feel of the Beast Lord. Pretty awesome. You get your note. The Church of the Tribunal. Amazingly, I don't know what the hell's going on, but as a barbarian, they give you the option to choose... Is it Nathaniel Marr? What? I'm a barbarian. We smoke. Anyway, let's give him the note. Soiled grey tunic. All seems pretty similar so far from a start. I can kind of do some shenanigans with a camera. Playing out, I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, but playing outside and moving the camera around. I'm not sure if this is how I'm supposed to be playing. Like, obviously, being a P99 player, I just roll my mouse, but nothing happens. So I'm not sure if I can roll out and get a similar viewpoint to P99, but, I'm learning, so there you go. What else have we got? I'm playing this is the first time I'm logged in, so you're seeing this as I'm playing it. My usual video type, where you see the warts and all type stuff. It starts me off with a dagger, which is quite interesting. I'm assuming I've got points in piercing. No, I haven't. Okay, I've got points. No points in any combat skills. Let's put a point in piercing. I'll put his hand-to-hand going to be a thing for Beast Lords. I do one-handed blunt as well. That maybe sounds like it's sensible. Two-handed blunt's not sure. I'm just having a quick look to see where I've got things coming up. I get kick at 5. Wow. Riposte. Dual wield at 17. Oh, man. I'm there. Okay. I don't have any spells at the moment. My dude here doesn't sell spells. You start off in this house and Shenanigans McMackey sells spells. Sharik's Replenish. Level needed 9. Level needed 9. Okay. So it appears as though I'm going to be whacking stuff initially to level up. It appears. I kind of like the look. I'm not sure you just imagine these things, but I'm running in 1080p. I did change some options in the INI files. I got rid of the horrible Luclin models for starters and a few other things. I'm running it in 1080p. I'm not sure how you're viewing it, but visually it looks a bit sharper than P99. I'm not sure if that's just my imagination. Running away with me. Got some dudes here. Soul. Oh, interesting. I'm pretty sure Seamus in Classic EQ and Margin, I don't think they've got chain armor on. That's interesting. Soulbinder. What's this? What does this person do? Not sure. Oh, okay. Yep. So binding. It's quite different. I think. The TAC P project currently has Luclin, and I think it's kind of going on to Planes of Power. 2 expansions which I've never really played. So yeah, I need to set up a hotkey for some stuff. What have we got here? Sense heading. That's what I normally do. Oh, of course, you get slam as a barbarian as well. So I guess I'm just going to be whacking stuff, pretty much like any hybrid, maybe until level 9. I'm not sure. I'm always a bit nervous about playing Everquest. Off we go. Nope. This is where I start to swim. And then suddenly it takes off. Beats me to the other side. I'll swim anyway. I don't think I put... Oh, that's quite quick, actually. I don't think I put... I'm swimming quite quickly. Is that because I'm being... Oh, look. Look at that. God damn it. I'm always nervous about playing... Oh, look at that. Look, that's typical, that is. I knew that was going to happen. Smeghead. I'm always nervous about playing Everquest. Because after P99, I tried live. I've tried live 2 or 3 times. One time I did record a video, and I just didn't like it. Don't like it, basically. But I'm quite liking this so far. I'd like it less if you couldn't turn off the Luclin models. So I'm glad that you can. For the standard models, anyway. Oh, my swimming skills going out really quickly. I haven't checked. You can do all that work. I've got no idea what the Oh, I seem to have... Oh, so keeping... Interesting. So keeping my candle in my inventory works just as well as holding it for light. It's brighter anyway than the current changes on P99. From what I can tell. It's running fine. Oh, that was really quick load. Holy smokes. Okay, let's go and whack some stuff. Yeah, skills going up. I've got no idea what the XP rate is, whether it's slow, you know, whatever. But we will see. Let's open our character window. Yeah, I was saying before, I'm always a bit wary about playing other Everquest servers, but I really like the feel of this so far. It just feels like Everquest, really. I know live probably feels like Everquest as well, but this just feels like, oh, hang on a sec, there's a change I forgot to make there, isn't there? Yeah. I've got to change the Skellington models back to normal. But actually, maybe I'll just like them. Boom. Ooh, wowzer. As I said, I've got no idea what the XP rate is. Let's see if I can go unarmed. Yeah. Done. Okay, so I've got nearly a bubble for that one. That's interesting. Tab is target myself. I haven't set up a key for target, I don't think. Boom. Oh, I'm hitting for one. What? Holy smokes. I did punch a 7 then. Oh. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, I need to get used to that. You can't, how do I meditate? Oh my god. I'm all over the shop. Please forgive me. I'm just going to sit. There was no attack animation from the skeleton, which was really weird. I must confess, I do like the animation of the walk. And I did hit for a maximum of 8 punching, so that is a viable. You can't get up. You can't get up just by moving, so you have to click stand, which is fine. There's my spell book. Done. Sit. Stand. Okay. I've got a few other keys to set up. Yeah, tab's targeting. Oh, tab targets me or... No, tab targeting looks like it's me and then the next... the thing I had targeted last. Let's just have a quick look to see what we can do with regards to... I've got my dagger again. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad view, I guess. Absolutely brutal. They're really hitting me hard. I've got to remember to click done to move on. Okay, so it's kind of different and the same, which is quite good so far. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a... I'm not sure if I can... I mean, it's fine if not. You know, I'm assuming it's accurate to it's what it's emulating. But certainly, if there's a way of getting more of like a P99 vibe movement with it, then give me a shout. But yeah, I like it. XP seems quicker, but everything else, like regenerating health and stuff, actually seems slower. How much health am I getting per tick? Oh, maybe it's not. What's it going to be like? 2 per tick? Okay, fair enough. Okay, so what I do is I'll bash some things. I'm assuming it's going to be a fairly slow process as a beast lord until I get some spells and stuff. But yeah, I'll whack some stuff and then come back. Hello, welcome back to the video. So just out of the blue, I had a tell from someone called Bispen, who I'm eternally grateful for. He sent me in a guild. I was literally playing for about half an hour, and got a tell from Bispen. Got in a guild, gave me a buff, gave me some plats. Yeah, so we're away. I'm level 4 out in Everfrost Peaks, just killing some spiders. I didn't go crazy. I picked up this weapon that looked it's pretty quick, pretty decent. I've got a tree weave and a couple of hit point rings, and that's kind of it. Yeah, but it's just getting me over the hump, which I appreciate greatly. I don't feel too bad about buying some bits at the start. You know, we've been doing this Everquest Classic thing for long enough now, so I'm not too bothered. There's Tundra Jack. Nice. Excellent. Yes, I'm in a guild literally. I was playing less than half an hour. and loads of stuff has happened. Yeah, and I think Bisman said there's a few players from England who play, a few players who play around my time. So we will, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, back to the game. I'm sort of enjoying myself. Feels kind of like classic Everquesty, but sort of slightly different. I guess, I'm not quite sure what changes they made for this kind of like Mac only server. But kind of things feel slightly different. Spawns feel a bit different. Skill raises feel a bit different. I'm not sure if they are. There's a great spot here with loads of these spiders. I don't remember this on P99. They're kind of all about like my ideal level, and as we all know in classic EverQuest, you didn't always find stuff that was ideal for your level. I'm level 4. Once I'm level 5, I think I've got a bit of training to do at level 5. I think maybe I get a kick. So what I'm going to do is I'm not looting my corpses. I do feel bad about that, but there you go. Yeah. So I might go over to Kenos Hills at level 5. If I can find my way out of Everfrost Peaks again. Yeah, I actually I met Bisman in the bazaar. And you got all these traders and stuff. Like, I had no idea you can set up your own trader. And you can put stuff on there to sell. Yeah, and you can search for stuff and buy it. Search by a class, all that kind of thing. Quite interesting. I know obviously a lot of people will not like that. Because I guess it means that there is no more need for an East Commons, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah. It's all interesting, at the moment for me it feels enough like classic that it's really enjoyable. But I'm playing the Beast Lord. That's kind of mainly what I'm here for. I can't wait to get my little pet and stuff. That's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, but level 4, I've joined a guild already. Someone's helped me out. That's really cool. Thanks very much for that. And yeah, I'll come back at level 5. I'll do whatever training I can. Then we'll use the plain knowledge porters to. That's really addictive. That I bet, isn't it? Just be able to, I can just teleport somewhere and do a bit of leveling there. Yeah, I know you purists, and I'm kind of a bit of a purist. There's some things I don't like about it, but yeah, you use it if you got it right. Hello guys, welcome back. So I just thought I'd come and say like how different Everfrost Peaks appears to be. I haven't come across any goblins or leopards or anything. It's just so far in areas where you would see those mobs wandering around, just spiders. Yeah, so it actually feels quite different. And I would kind of argue that it's slightly better because there are mobs near the guards in Everfrost Peaks. That are just my level, rather than loads of difficult random mobs running around. Your money's gonna vary on that. I do like, obviously, the old Everfrost Peaks because the dangerous part of the thing. But I guess it's like a leveling experience. So far, I haven't had anything come along that's aggro. Now I think about it, it's not really a better experience, is it? Kind of slightly taking away from the danger, I guess. But I'll kind of move in a bit and see what happens. Yeah, but so far, apart from Tundra Jack, the only mobs that I've found are these spiders. I did visit. It is different. The way that mobs appear to be laid out. I went to some goblin igloos, which is a place that I normally go on P99 to kill some goblins for a level. Yeah, and the goblins weren't there, and I waited. I didn't spawn, and there was no one else in the zone that could have killed them. So I just guess they're just not there for whatever reason. Yeah, interesting seeing all these little differences. I do like the fact though that obviously it's still EverQuest with all this EverQuest stuff. It's got all these bits to find and things to do and all that kind of stuff. That's the yeah, it's still the EverQuest that we know. Hello. Let's kill this Goblin Scout. I wonder if he's torches or anything. I should see if there are any different quests or if there's anything different like that on. Oh, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my starter thing. I've just remembered actually that Bespin gave me a blunt weapon as well, so I need to. I think it's a blunt weapon. Yeah, so I need to start raising my one-handed blunt skills at some point as well. I'm assuming blunt fist and piercing weapons are probably the stuff to go for. I think I can do two-handed blunt as well, but I'm not sure how good that is. I guess it's it's a monk thing. Beast Lords are a combination of monk and shaman, is that right? I believe. But anyway, yes, I'll be back. So here we are. We're at the book. We're just about to go to the plane of knowledge. As I said, I'm level 5. I've picked up kick. That's about what I can pick up at the moment. I did buy some bags. I picked up my first level 9 spells as well. I'm not sure what level I'll be when I come back. Thing is, I mean, the thing with this book, I guess, is a bit like being bound at the pots, isn't it? You know, makes getting around much easier. I'd certainly be interested to know what you guys think if you haven't played it before from what you've seen. It's very early, obviously. Or if you've played it, if you're still playing it, if you stopped playing it for whatever reason. I must confess that I'm enjoying it because it's Everquest, essentially. It's different, you know, there are obviously some differences. What I need to do is find the Kenos one. That's Caladim. I'm not sure exactly where I am, which is always handy. But I think there's a little something I've got to go through. It doesn't help that the sense heading is an absolute disaster. I'm not sure if you kind of overanalyze things, but I kind of feel that some skill, like sense headings, hang up really slowly. But I'm going to assume it's just me. I think Kenos portal might be over here. Let's have a look. Yeah, but I'm not sure what you think, but it feels like EverQuest. You know, it's the Nexus. I think it might be this one. I've had a quick look at the Beast Lord spells as well. My next skill is at level 10. It's not this one. No, that is not that one. It's not that one either. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, and my first spells are at level 9. So you don't get Spirit of Wolf till 30, which I think kind of matches what it used to be for the Ranger. I mean, you know, a class devoted to beasts and beastly things doesn't get Spirit of Wolf till level 30. That was a bit of a... Yeah, I think they changed the Ranger one, didn't they? So it was... so they got it earlier in the end, I believe. I'm not sure. Or maybe did they get it at 39 and they moved it to 30? Maybe 30 is the sweet spot. But yeah, a little way off for that. That's okay. So here we are in a Kenos newbie area. Looks very similar mob-wise. Skeletons, fire beetles. You can tell me if I'm imagining it, if I was imagining it or not. But it definitely felt different. Texture's different as well in the game. I guess they're kind of updated textures. Yeah, it definitely felt different. Everfrost Peaks. It was basically mostly those spiders with little else. I didn't go out too far, but yeah, it was interesting. Maybe it's not finished yet. Maybe there are some parts that are just not finished yet, not populated correctly, or maybe it's just how it was on the server. Little dwarfy there. A king snake. That's interesting. That's new. I think there are snakes in just over the zone line into Kenos Hills, but I'm in Kenos Hills. I love Kenos Hills. It feels a bit different. Looks a bit different. Textures are a bit different, but you know, I love the zone. Knoll fangs. You never know. Giant rats. Yeah, we can deal with some giant rats. Boom. I think, yep, we're still buffed. I don't want to do that. There we go. Yeah, I think we can level up pretty quickly here. I need to remember one-handed blunt. What level am I? Level 5? I've got 27 piercing, so is that 5 per level plus 5? So maybe 30 is the maximum. I'm not sure. Little flickering textures there, but I'm not sure if that's to do with my torch or not. No. Oops, it might be. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to assume that, yeah, even with my buff and my weapon, I don't think I want to get involved with the wisps yet. We'll take that. Check out some quests. I guess it's a sign of the population, but I think less people in a way kind of makes it. Obviously, less people means that I guess you kind of get to know people more because there's less of them, right? If that makes sense. But yeah, I don't think kind of jumping on P99 as a new player, and maybe that's not true. Maybe you've joined P99 and you've been immediately. Oh, it's Holly Windstalker. Apprehensive. Oh, okay. And maybe you've immediately been contacted, people are giving you stuff. I mean, you know, people give you stuff on P99. I'm not saying that. I'm just wondering if what's happened to me is a more common thing because guilds are not massive, so they don't need to go looking for people. You know, maybe that's the thing. I'm just heading over to do some entrance, some black barrow entrance. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. I'm really not sure. Assaulted research, page 2. What the hell is that? I have to look that up. That's definitely new. The giant whiskered bat. That's different as well. Yeah, so they renamed some of the mobs. Awesome. Yeah, but I'd certainly be interested in your thoughts on how you found it. Kind of yellow. He's eating into my buff hit points, but it's fine. It's all about the XP at the moment. As quick as poss. Oof, 13. That's a big hit. He seems to be hitting fairly reliably, though. Yeah, as I was saying, I think that this kind of thing is probably a bit more general on a smaller server where people kind of are on the lookout for new players, you know. I'm not sure if it's just an exposure thing, but I mean, there are differences, you know, and I understand that people paying P99 and whatnot will just not like things like the Bazaar and some of the other changes, but I'm surprised it's, I say not more popular. I mean, I'm not sure how many people are on at the moment, but certainly a lot less than the combined of the P99 servers. And I wonder why that is. I wonder if it just for some people it just wasn't classic. Maybe it's kind of like a strange middle ground, or it wasn't classic enough for the people that wanted classic, but it's still a bit too much for people who just want to play on live. Interesting. I would like to know that reason. Maybe you can tell me. I think the zone layout must be the same, right? A giant field rat. Whoops. If we just find the entrance to Black Burrow, and then we'll move on. Well, that'll be the end of the video. This little crystalline spider dagger or whatever has got a little proc on it. It does 12 damage there at the moment. Am I lost? Not sure. Let's find a zone wall. Oh, let's find a yellow bat. We're kind of settling in now. We just moved. If you're new to the channel, I'm kind of trying to put things in place to start kind of maybe some regular streaming. I might start off maybe twice a week. It will be during. Oh God, that's horrible. That the mouse scrolling can be horrible. Particularly if you get to a point where you're trying to look up or down, it's just it goes all juddery and stuff. Then you get stunned. Too far away, for God's sake. I also felt there was a slightly bigger hitbox when I was in first person fighting mobs. Yeah, it just felt that I could stand further away than I would do on P99 to hit them. Let's hit us up some first person. There we go. Okay, so the only tower in the zone is the one that leads. Yeah, so that's West Karana there, isn't it? I might have to chuck a little ogre shaman on as well, just because I can't help myself. I guess this is with. I'm assuming this wasn't a change with this particular server back in the day. I'm assuming that the texture change is to do with just loot clean, just general change, just a change in general. A giant Myotis bat. Wow, all these mobs are very differently named. What's the difference between this one and a giant whisked bat, I wonder? Nothing, it seems. It doesn't seem to have a. Oops, no, it doesn't seem to have a proc. Yeah, so just moved. So as I said, I'm kind of looking at hopefully maybe trying some streaming. Yeah, the MMOs, but other games as well. It's funny because I'll talk about it. I was going to do another video talking about like when we've been moving, I haven't really been doing anything much with regards to like my channel particularly. But I've been watching other channels and kind of just thinking about my channel, you know, comparing it to other people's channels, which is something that I've never really done before, looking at what other people do, kind of like a introspective, is that the right word? Maybe it's not. But I've been doing a lot of thinking about that kind of thing. I was going to do a video talking about that. I thought it might be quite interesting, just from a general YouTube point of view. Oh, hello. There's someone else. There is someone else. There's a ranger. Half-elf ranger from the trust those rangers from the wild. I imagine he's probably killing, then going in here. Is he? Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, okay. So Blackburrow, how you doing? Still got the alien skeleton on the wall. Oh. Oh, cool. Okay, I thought he might be in here killing, so I can do some killing in Blackburrow. I don't know if there's what the Zems are like here. Really, I've literally absolutely absolutely. I've got no idea if that makes any sense. I'm sure it doesn't. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is the what's it called? The Al Kabor project, which is emulating the Al Kabor server, which was a Mac server back in the day. And I'm trying it out, see how we go. So far, I'm having a good time. It's somewhat dark in here, so I'm going to put my candle back on. There we go, that's better. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be bringing you some more videos from the Al Kabor project soon. Thanks for watching.